Shiki returns to the races on Saturday in the Pearl on the Gold Coast. Obviously, a few things didn't go to plan for her first up on that occasion, but she's taken some nice improvement off the back of it. I feel she's settled in to her new surrounds in Queensland, so really enjoyed the surrounds up there. So I think she can bounce back. It looks to be a much better setup for her. She's drawn very well. By choice, coming off an excellent debut win at Randwick. She also contests the Pearl. A bit of a wide draw to contend with, but she seems to be improving sharply off the back of everything that we've seen from her since that run. So she can continue to step up, and if she gets a bit of luck from that draw, looks to be a lovely race for her heading towards Magic Millions. Bottles of Shells, this stage of emergency for the Sunlight Consolation race. She'll also contest an easier maiden next week if she's unable to get a run, but she's her last start effort on the Kensington track was full of merit, stuck on for a long way. So she's certainly got a nice win in store coming up off the back of that last run. She's shown some nice improvement in Queensland. Sly Boots couldn't have been any more impressive, winning over the mile at Randwick, one with plenty in hand. He looks to have gone to a new level this preparation. He's just racing with a lot of confidence. He's in terrific shape. He's heading towards the wave over the 1800 metres, which should be a lovely distance for him, stepping up at this point of the preparation. North England will take his place in the Sunlight. I feel he's in terrific order. Almost a bit of the forgotten horse. He obviously had a very good 2-year-old career. We haven't seen much of him at 3 yet, but he was put away specifically for this race in mind first up. He's arrived off 2 nice sharp trials. He's forward and ready to go off everything that we've seen at present. So looking forward to seeing him step out. Proton makes his debut. He'll run at Wyong over the 1200 metres. He's a horse that's just continued to go from strength to strength this preparation. Looks to be a nice, suitable setup for him. No doubt he'll continue to improve off the back of this race, but really pleased with where he's at going into the run, and certainly a horse with a good bit of upside. Heat Missile is first up this preparation, the 1100 metres, just maybe a little bit on the short side for her, but she's come back with 2 encouraging trials. The latest, I thought she hit the line very well. She'll improve nicely off the back of this run here, first up, and looks to be a couple of suitable targets for her going through the campaign. So I think she's in terrific shape and could be very competitive. Townsend also being first up for us over the mile, which may be a little bit on the shorter side still for him, but he's had 3 nice trials to have him very forward for this first up run. If he was in for a nice campaign, we'll keep improving as we see him up over further deeper into the preparation. Collect Your Cash, he's been very consistent. I feel last run stuck on very well over the mile, which looks to be the suitable trip for him. Got a lovely on-pace pattern, so he should be able to put himself nicely and be suited by the conditions of this race here. He's going terrific and looks in good shape. Ikasara has trialled up nicely going into this run. I feel he can be forgiven for his last couple of efforts, and is certainly able to bounce back. He looks in terrific shape. He's looked particularly sharp, and been very pleased with his most recent work. So hoping he can bounce back to form for us. Fear No Evil, obviously excellent first up in Melbourne. He came and ran some encouraging races in Sydney, returning to Melbourne now. Seems to favour and be more suited on those conditions. Stepping slightly back in trip is no doubt a positive for him as well. So I think he can bounce back off a nice trial. Whack Attacks, continuing to build confidence in his career. He's still working out and putting things together, but he's going the right way off the back of his recent run. So he looks to have found those nice conditions. Looks to be another suitable race for him here once again on this occasion. Watson Racing first up for us this campaign. He was very good in his first couple of trials since his return. He's come back a much sharper and a much more switched on horse this time through. So I think he can be nice and forward and effective for us first time out this campaign.